For the Module 13 reflection, we did the Copyright and Fair Act use for the internet and copywriting material used for classes. The first question says, after reviewing the copy of fair use websites, which areas surprised you the most as breaking copyright laws and not meeting the fair use criteria? That would be getting anything for presentations without the permission of the person who originally did it, which would be getting it, using it. But if it were to be used for just one purpose of classroom use, that would be the different scenario, but it would be the purpose of taking it and using it very widespread as your own personal use and development. And not meeting the fair use criteria is the part, also kind of a fine line as to what you can and can't use, or if you are able to use it and citing it correctly with the proper sites and giving the proper acknowledgement of where information came from. Examples you have experienced where educators have broken copyright laws or fair use policies. I am not, clear on if I have actually experienced any of that, because a lot of stuff that I am seeing used in the classroom is actually coming from textbooks that are being used or distributed to students, and assignments that are being used. Since I am in the lower grades, those come with activities to do that you are told or said to, instructions to copy off for your students to use, or given a certain website where you can go and get projects to use along with the criteria that is being used for students. Scoring on the fair use quiz was about 65-70 due to some of the questions that were on there. That it says what question surprised you, and it would have been the questions of use at school, because there were certain ones that the student used it for his project, and the next one was a student teacher took that on to use at a conference, and that I took that as not being copyrighted fairly, but it was due to that the Copyright Fair Use Act allows the material to be used at teacher conferences or trainings. The other one was the Seinfeld episode being taped. That confused me a little bit, because I know Seinfeld is a copyrighted television program, but it was not copyrighted to that specific TV station, so the TV station did not have any rights to it. So that's another question that I did get wrong in going through the quiz. So I guess other than that, the fair use, I understand as being right to use copyright materials without permission or payment under certain circumstances of where you're using it and how long you're going to be using it. And the teachers use in the classroom, conferences, or school-wide and district events is also a line as to what they are using in copywriting, and if a teacher uses it and the district knows about it, that also holds the district liable. It goes on through the teacher should choose the materials for their projects and use only what is needed. That is in, don't take a whole article and copy it down, use it for your presentation. If there's just a certain part of your article that you are needing to use, copy that part of it or cite it and use it in the classroom. And I think other than just general websites, it was a good websites to go to see and understand, and one to use as a good reference point for future uses in the classroom.